Life Past 7. Welcome to the Essential Spiritual Awakening Journey. This is Stacy, your spiritual guide and mentor. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe for more messages like this if you are resonating with it. Let's get into the 4 lessons that you should be achieving in this world. My life path number 7, you guys are known as the truth seeker, the spiritual one. What are some of these lessons that you need to kind of master so you don't have to continuously loop through it? It's part of your path. It's part of who you are. It's part about what you came here to do. The first lesson is introspection. You must engage in introspection and seek a deeper understanding of yourself. It's time to go within. My life path 7. If you guys are watching this in real time, this is 2024, but last year was 2023, which was a universal year 7. So a lot of truths and internal truths might have came to you last year where you had to go within for the wisdom and the knowledge that you seek. Introspection is about going within, tuning with your guides, tuning with your angels, tuning with your ancestors, tuning with your truth, with yourself, without asking for outside information. You will learn along this journey that all the answers that you need are within. And when I say within, you can tune in and ask yourself, meditate, sit with yourself, and you will find the answers that you need. You do not need to ask your parents for the advice, your spouse for the advice, everybody for the advice that you already know within what is true. So, introspection is a big lesson that you are going to have to master in this life, because you'll find that each time you go outside of yourself to seek the answers, it doesn't turn out well. It doesn't turn out as you wanted. And you always say, I wish I would have just listened to what I internally knew to do already. So it's in time for you to learn and master that lesson in this life. Introspection is key for you, especially my life path 7. The more you tune within, the more the answers will just flow to you. You can be easily led along a wrong path if you keep going outside of yourself and asking someone else for the advice that you know. No one can live your life for you, only you can. So when you get the advice from other people, they may be leading you on a path of what they feel is best for you, not what's actually great for you. And only you can know that truth, correct? Yes. The second lesson, my life path 7, is your spirituality. Explore your spiritual practices and develop your inner wisdom. The more that you tune in with your spirituality, and I don't mean like religion. If you are religious, that's great too, because it's still that is spirituality at its key. But you don't have to necessarily be a religious faith. You can tune into spirituality, learn the universal laws, that is spirituality, learning how this whole cosmos works, learning to tune within. As you tune in with and connect with your spirituality more, you'll be able to tune with the introspection and know when to go within. The more you seek these spiritual guidance, the more comforted you will feel and be along your journey, because your journey is one of the spiritual path, is the truth seeker. Which brings me into the third lesson for my life path number 7, and that is knowledge. Pursue knowledge and intellectual growth. Along with learning your spirituality more, you're also going to need to learn your deep knowledge. You're supposed to go deep and dark. If you find yourself that you're on the you go on YouTube, or you maybe start researching something on Google, and you go down a rabbit hole, and you can go deep and dark till you get to like the beginning of whatever it is. If you were trying to find out when the first, I don't know, for example, when the first dollar bill was made, you will go down deep into the core to find out when exactly, what year, who made it, why did it come about. That is your power, is your knowledge, your seeker of truth. And you must be able to silence the noise outside of you so you can really know what that truth is. Research is key. Your answers is not within asking someone, oh, what is this? What's the answer to this? How does this go? It's to research and find your own. Even if you do and you ask someone a question, you're going to be the one to go ahead and double check that and make sure that is fact. Fact check that. That is what's going to be the key for you guys. The more knowledge and the more that you pursue your knowledge and your intellectual growth, the better off you will be within this life, because you're supposed to find truth. You're all about truth. You have a knowing when someone is kind of full of it. But if you're not in tune when you're inside, you're going inside of yourself and, seeking the truth within, you might just let someone just railroad you and keep telling you these lies, which you know internally are lies, and you keep going along the road and along this path with them. And it is not in your best interest. You must seek knowledge. And with knowledge that's your biggest currency in this life, my life path 7. The more truth and knowledge that you seek, the more valuable you are in this world, because you guys are the seekers of all truths. You share the same life path number as Elon Musk, one of if not the richest man, one of the richest men in the world. And he's became that way because of constantly seeking more truth, knowledge, and validation. The man's trying to go to the moon. Is it the moon or Mars? Mars. I always say the moon. So therefore, that's the kind of collective that you guys are. You're visionaries, but you're visionaries within deep truths. You can go into stuff where people will just kind of surface level it. You're supposed to go deep down into the research and get lost in that. It's going to give you so much clarity in life, because the more wisdom and knowledge that you seek and have, the more clarity you have, and the more confidence you're going to have in making these important decisions in your life. Which brings me to the last lesson that you guys need to master and achieve in this life. Obviously, there's other lessons, but these are the top 4 that we're going to talk about right now. If you've been drawn to this channel, to this video at this time, is solitude. Value your solitude time. Value your solitude, as this is a time for reflection and personal growth. If you are around people 24 hours of the day as a life path 7, your energy is being drawn out of you, and you're going to find a hard time of discovering where you begin and where you end. You need the personal time alone. If you have to sit in the car 20, 30 minutes before you go upstairs to your loved ones or interact with people, do that. It is your soul trying to get connected with you. Your soul can only talk to you. And when I say soul, I mean your higher self. Your higher self, God, can only attune with you when you're in silence. Because if not, you guys have too much noise in your head. Your head can get really noisy. Your brain can get really noisy because of the fact that if you don't have truth and clarity, you'll overanalyze everything. It's part of your path is to overanalyze stuff, but not get caught up in it to the fact that you can't make decisions. You can't use discernment. You can't make logical decisions in your life. And that only comes with solitude and sitting in silence and finding out where you begin and where somebody else's opinion ends, okay? Solitude is your best friend. Don't feel like, oh my God, I don't know why I don't like being around people sometimes, and I need my silence, I need my alone time, because you need it. You literally need it. That's how your soul talks to you. That's how your higher self talks to you. And especially if you're also a empath, you desperately are going to need your solitude time, life path 7. There's nothing wrong with you. If you don't fit in with the crowd, if you don't fit in with people at a certain time, and you need and prefer to be a homebody, you prefer to be alone. You can have 5 kids, 2 kids, a house, a spouse, all that, but you still need that time of solitude and introspection and reflection. If you guys need help finding out and attuning more to who you really are, and you want to research and dig in deeper into the depths of who you are, stay tuned and listen. Okay, let me take a second to tell you about my online numerology course and why learning numerology can help you in so many ways. Numerology is an ancient practice of exploring the mystical relationships between numbers and life events. By understanding the numbers associated with your name and date of birth, you can gain profound insights into various aspects of your life. Here's how numerology can help you. It's going to help you with self-discovery and personal growth. It's going to help to enhance your relationships. It's going to help you with career and financial guidance. If you're a little lost right now on what career to move to make, your numerology chart will help you with that. It's going to help you with important timing and decision making. And it's going to help you a lot with your spiritual and inner growth. Moreover, if you are a parent with adolescent children, and you're having a hard time connecting with them, chances are you don't really understand them at their core. When you learn your child's numerology chart, you're able to best help and guide them. Learn their strengths, learn their weaknesses, and this will make you a super parent because you're now able to relate to them and understand them at their core. If you're over the age of 55 and you want to learn more about yourself and go through your self discovery, compare your chart numbers to recent and life events that's happened throughout your life, learning your numerology chart will help you a lot with that. If you're a healer, a life coach, a matchmaker, this will help you tremendously with helping your clients, because as a spiritual healer or a life coach, numerology can help you understand their weaknesses, their challenges, their strengths, and you could better guide them along the way. Now, what you get in this numerology course is that you get to learn about all three of the major numerology forms: the Tamal, the Chaldean, and the Pythagorean. The majority of the numerology course is going to be on the Pythagorean system. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and click in the description below and join Numerology Academy. You also get a exclusive community tab where you get to exchange with other students at the same time. You get to ask me questions along the way. So I am there for you along your journey of learning this numerology. It is all written and video lectures, plus the community section where you get to interact with other people and me. And you can learn at your own pace. So if you're interested, go ahead and click in the description for that.